Hey guys, it's Stacy from My Petite Garden. Thank you so much for watching this video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the planters that I have in my home for my plants. I got some questions from you guys regarding this, so I thought I'd make a separate video for it. I'll be taking you guys around to show you guys the different types of planters that I like to use for my plants. I will try and see if I can link any of them for you, but because I think most of these are probably not available anymore, or I get them from like plant nurseries or just random plant shops around me, I might not be able to link them directly, but if I can, I definitely will try to do that for you guys. If not for anything, I hope you find some inspiration or ideas for your own plants in your own home from this video. Alright, so as usual, thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all of your support, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so let's start off with the terracotta pots. You'll see that almost all of my plants that are in potting soil are in terracotta pots. I personally love using terracotta and I love the color of it, and I think it looks really good styled up in my home. So there are many different types of terracotta that you can find. My favorite place to find terracotta is probably at plant nurseries because they have a bigger variety of the types of terracotta you can find, the shapes, the sizes. If you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, you'll find the standard Pennington styled terracotta. My personal favorite is the shorter version of the Pennington, which is the Azalea. And you'll see here it's like a flatter version of the regular standard size terracotta, which I really like. I think it's really cute. Here you'll see a beige marble terracotta. This one I definitely got at a plant nursery. They don't sell these at the big box stores. And again, if you go to any plant shops or plant nurseries, there's a chance they might carry something like this. Another thing I really like with terracotta is I think they look really good in hanging macrames. It gives it a really rustic look that I personally really like. Here is a Azalea style terracotta that I DIY'd myself. There was a time that I really liked just painting my own terracotta pots, and this was one of my favorite ones. It's been a while now, so it looks a little bit rustic, and that's what's so fun about terracotta, is that you can always change it up and just do what you want with it. Here is another one of the beige marbled terracotta pots that I have here in a hanging macrame. I think it looks really nice with this color of macrame. And another one hanging on a macrame is this style of terracotta that you can find at Home Depot and Lowe's. It's the type that has no lip. I'm not sure if it has an actual name to it, but this is another one that I personally really like as well. And over here is a larger size pot of the Azalea styled terracotta. It has a lot of patina on it because I've had this plant in this pot for a long time, so it's got a lot of buildup, and I personally like the look. Some people might find it offensive, but you can always clean it off. Here are some smaller terracotta pots. I absolutely adore mini terracottas, so whenever I see them, I tend to want to get all of them. Here you see a couple of different styles. The one on the right with my string of hearts is something I got at a nursery. It actually has no drainage hole on it, but because it's terracotta, I feel confident enough to use it. And then the one on the left is just a standard style terracotta, but because the size is so small, I believe Home Depot and Lowe's would not carry it, but you can probably find it at Michael's. Here is a terracotta that I purchased from a small seller. Her name is Mipa's Pots and Plants. She makes beautiful handmade terracotta, and I have a few of them, and they are absolutely beautiful. They do come with a tray and a drainage hole, so it's very convenient. Here is the larger size of the pot with no lip, and it's a very smooth design, so even if it's a larger size, it still looks very nice. And I prefer this type of pot if I were to get a larger size pot over the standard Pennington Terracotta. And this is the same style but in a smaller size. In this terrarium, I have two more of my mini terracotta pots. The one on the left hand side with the little ripples are actually from Walmart. However, I don't think they carry it anymore. If they do, I'll try to link it for you guys. Up here I have two more just I think 3-inch pots. The one on the right hand side is also from a plant nursery, so you'll probably find it there if you do happen to stop by any. Here are 3 more different types of terracotta. The first 2 you see in the front are from plant nurseries, so you will probably have to check out some plant nurseries to see if they carry them. And the rustic looking one in the back is from Target. I love rustic looking pots, so I was happy to add this to my collection. And it does come with a drainage hole as well. This one here my friend actually picked up for me from a local plant shop here in New York City. It's located in Brooklyn, so if any of you guys are around there, you can probably check out Crest Hardware and Urban Garden Center. This one here you see is from a plant nursery, and the one on the right hand side is the standard Pennington styled terracotta pot. The round head planter that you see inside the terrarium is handmade from a company located in Mexico, and I picked it up from a local plant shop here in New York City. They do sell this online, so I'll definitely link it for you guys. This pot here I actually bought from California at a plant nursery located there. I was so in love with the style of it. It looks almost Venetian, so I decided to pick it up and bring it all the way back to the East Coast. Here is another one of Mipa's pots. This one has a little bit of a different design. It does still have that tray and drainage hole. I find that her pots are really easy to style because the colors she chooses for her pots are pretty neutral and easy to match with any type of plant. This is a standard Pennington style terracotta pot that I just kind of DIY'd myself. I really like this one because of the combo of white and purple that I chose. Up here is a DIY planter. We used a terracotta pot and we just kind of added some black stripes on a white base. It's a little dirty now because it's been a while since we did it, but at the time it looked really nice. Up here on the left hand side, you'll see one of my favorite CACHEPOTS that I'll show you guys in details later on in this video. Over here you'll see an assortment of all of the different types of terracotta pots that I like. That one there is actually similar to the head planter in my terrarium. This is just a different style, but I'll link this one as well. That white ceramic face planter you see there is from Target, and it actually does have a drainage hole so you can pot directly into it. This one here is the last of the pots from Mippas. This one doesn't have any design on it, it's just a very nice neutral beige color. This curvy looking terracotta pot here is from a plant shop here in New York City. However, I did manage to find it online, so I'll link it for you guys. This dotted footed planter is from Urban Outfitters. I personally love footed planters, so whenever I see one, I tend to just grab it. This turquoise striped planter is pretty popular online. I see it in pictures a lot. I got mine from a local plant shop. I did manage to find it online, so I'll link it for you guys. The next two pots that you'll see are from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I can't remember which. So I won't be able to link these for you, but they always have different types of planters coming in and out of stock, so definitely check out their website. The striped planter in the back there I got from a local plant shop here. This one here is the same one that you saw just a little before from TJ Maxx. I like the design so much that I got two of them. This CACHEPOT, as I mentioned before, is one of my favorite pots to use. I love the design of this with the beige background and the black brush stroke. I think the material is a terracotta. I wasn't able to find this online. I got it from a local plant shop. And here I just have another regular standard Pennington Terracotta Pot. And the plant that I have in these two planters is my Peperomia Kimnachii. I think it looks cute in either one of these planters. Sometimes I like to use mugs as planters, as you see here with this striped mug, and I would definitely say don't be afraid to use mugs as planters because they definitely do work. This particular one I got from TJ Maxx. Here is another one of the face planters that I got from Target in a different color. I really like this because it has a drainage hole, so I could just plant directly into it, and it looks really cute with any plant really. This terracotta pot here is a 3-inch standard styled terracotta, and I just painted it over with some black paint and made some little white triangles on it as the design. This ceramic planter here was actually picked out by my husband from a plant shop. I actually also really like the design of this, and I think it looks good with this plant. Here is another planter that I picked up from a local plant shop here. I really like the simple minimalistic design of this planter, and I ended up picking up quite a few of these. This little terracotta looking planter is actually faux terracotta. It's actually a plastic pot, and I thought it was so fun that it actually mimics terracotta, but I can use it as a cachepot, and I found this one at Michael's. The last few pots I'm going to show you guys will be these white self-watering planters. I was looking for a larger size planter for my semi-hydro plants that have outgrown their old pots, and I came across these self-watering ones with a water meter, and I really like the simple design of it. Another thing that I really liked about this particular white pot is that it has a matte white finish. I personally prefer this over a glossy finish. And I just wanted to show you guys this one here with a glossy finish as a comparison to the one from before. They both work fine, however I do find the matte finish one a little bit more aesthetically pleasing for my own taste, and that one comes with a water meter, which is always helpful. This is another of the glossy ones, and then up top with my Syngonium elbow you'll see the matte finish one, which I personally think looks a lot better. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. And I will try to link any of the planters that I can for you guys in case you're interested. If I can't, at least I hope you get some sort of inspiration or ideas for your own plants in your own home. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at My Petite Garden, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!